Hi, go-getter. Why working long hours is really bad for your health. Do you feel like your work is consuming your life? Then you must be overworking. Excessive working is one of the most common problems faced by the working population now. How to tell if you're overworking or not. Or if you're working for more than 48 hours a week, you're overworking. Unfortunately, around 36% of the world's population is overworking. It can be due to overtime, unpaid extra working hours, irregular work rosters, being on call, and doing night shifts. Working for long hours doesn't mean that people can get more work done. That's because excessive work can ruin a person's productivity. 40 hours is the ideal number of hours that anybody should work per week. If you work for more than 48 hours, your productivity will be impacted. From a series of studies conducted in the past, it was identified that working for 60 hours a week can lead to negative productivity. What are the drawbacks of working excessive hours? All the excessive hours a person can work can create a major impact on their physical health and mental health. Let's deep dive and look at some of the most prominent drawbacks of working long hours. Mental health problems. All people who work excessive hours will have to deal with some type of mental health problem. For example, they'll have to deal with feelings such as anger, shock, anxiety, stress, fatigue, and depression. Some people might even get suicidal thoughts because of working long hours. This happens because excessive hours people work can disrupt their social interactions. This results in the build-up of frustration within their mind. Physical health problems? Similar to mental health problems. Working excessive hours can also lead to physical health problems. For example, people who work for long hours are more vulnerable to injuries. That's because they may ignore the limits that their body is capable of handling work. This will lead them to fatigue and terrible injuries in the long run. According to a recent study, it was proven that people who work long hours have a 61% more chance of encountering injuries. Reduced productivity. Working for excess hours can be counterproductive. That's because people will experience burnout by working for long hours. This is where they will start falling behind in assigned duties. This will not be a temporary loss of productivity, but something permanent. That's because they will continuously have to spend more hours to catch up on all the neglected tasks. Your quality of life will be impacted. When people are working excessive hours, they'll not be able to maintain a healthy social life. Therefore, this will be creating a negative impact on your quality of life. People will just be focusing on work most of the time, and they'll not even think about spending quality time with people that they love. People cannot enjoy their favorite sports or reap the benefits of much loved hobby. I felt in my life that I was having most of the above symptoms due to working long hours. I'd rise early in the morning and get to bed late at night after doing inspections on lift equipment during the day and then writing reports late into the night. In addition to this, I was doing a lot of air travel, getting up at 4 a.m, taxi ride of an hour or more to the airport. Checking in at the airport, going through security a number of times, and then when going to a different country, in lines for immigration, and at the end of the flight, going through immigration again. On the plane in the cramped seating and more than average in-flight meal. If one was lucky, there was some good in-flight entertainment. Wasn't all bad staying in the world's best 5-star international hotels and eating the top quality restaurant food. Couldn't ask for better accommodation or food. However, I did put on a lot of weight from eating the buffets and never really had time to work out at the gym or use the pool or other facilities. In fact, my only free time was a Sunday afternoon. That is if I wasn't catching another flight. After 15 years, I was starting to feel that this was getting a bit much for me. Seemed to be doing more and more ad travel and wasn't receiving any more remuneration for the extra travel. This is a major reason I started my online business. I invested $37 in myself and joined the Modern Wealthy program. Cost less than a meal out. I felt there was nothing to lose. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. For my money, I received the Modern Wealthy ebook and Fast Start program with bonuses of Affiliate Marketing 101 and E-commerce 101. Also a visionary call that gave me clarity for my journey. Now I can work from any corner of the world, work when I choose, don't answer to any boss, have unlimited vacation time and earn uncapped income. If you want this, click on the link and register for the Modern Wealthy now for the special deal. If you want more information on the health issue of working excessive hours, click on the link to my article, Are You Exhausted from Working Long Hours?, on my website. If you'd like to make any additional comments, which would be much appreciated, or information, just reply to this email or shoot me a quick email at glenn@glennmcdon.com, or go to my website, glennmcdon.com. See you on the other side. To your success, Glenn.